and welcome to ADHD Friendly. It is that time of year again.
Woo!
It's our third annual ADHD Friendly Favorite Things. I am Patty Blinderman, my trustworthy and trusty assistant Becca.
Hello.
Is here for our annual episode, and welcome. We're really excited to be bringing the third. I can't believe I want to keep saying it. Third annual.
Yes.
It's crazy to me,
So
but it is.
crazy.
It's our third annual
Can't believe that.
ADHD Friendly Favorite Things. And this is for 2023. We've got some new items to share. Some repeats, some little tweaks.
They're goodies though.
But they're all good and fun. Different categories. And just want to remind you guys as we're starting off, anything that is available on Amazon is available to buy now. I already have everything up in the ADHD Friendly shop, ADHDfriendly.com. Always want to disclose I am an Amazon affiliate, so I do or potentially would. I don't know if I ever have, but I could benefit financially. It does not change the price of the items. It's just an affiliate link that helps to support the traffic from my shop. So if you are looking for the exact items, the links are in ADHDfriendly.com in our shop. All right, so let's share our celebration. I'm just going to kick off with a really short celebration, and that is that it's our third annual episode. And because it's our third annual episode, I'm not gonna do the popper, but I'm gonna start the very first thing on the ADHD Friendly Favorite Things for 2023. You guys remember them from our episode where we celebrated our 2-year anniversary with the poppers. These are quiet and no mess poppers, and these are available on Amazon. So the first things I should clarify, the first things I'm going to go through are all available on Amazon. So I'm going to start with those to make it really clear that you can find them on the website or on Amazon.com. And then I'll move to some things that aren't available on Amazon.
All right.
All right. So Becca, I'm going to give you the price sheet.
Perfect.
And ask you, they go in order in terms of where they're available. So everything on the top is from Amazon. The poppers, you get 12 in the set. And they don't make a mess because they're the little rolled up streamers. They make a mess in terms of you got to find the little rolls, but it doesn't come out a bunch of confetti everywhere, which I did find easier to clean.
So much easier.
How much are they?
$13.80.
$13.80 for 12 of them.
That's a deal.
3 of them, so I still have 9 left. And I really enjoy them. So that is one of the things on my list because they're festive and they just don't make that big mess that I have no toleration for.
And they're loud.
Next up, I'm going to kind of stay with the cleaning things or like the less messy things first. So I shared before about this find, the Colgate Wisps. These are tiny little toothbrushes. They're single use. They come with a tiny little dot of toothpaste gel in them.
They're so
you
cute.
don't even need water. You could literally have it in your car, on the airplane. If you have company that forgot their toothbrush, it's a quick little, not a long-term fix, but a one-time use fix. 24 to a bag. They are sold in a package of 4, I believe. I don't know if it's 3 or 4 bags of them on Amazon. It's a little more expensive because it requires you to buy multiple packs of them. You can get these at like Target, Walmart in a single pack for, I want to say it was under $4.
Yeah.
But the price at Amazon,
$17.96.
Oh, pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but you do get a ton of them.
Yeah.
So if you want to put them like stocking stuffers,
Ooh.
guests coming for the holidays, I
Smart.
took them and I put like one in the car, one in my office. I gave one to my husband who travels, and just like thinking about if you do want to buy the set of them, what would you do with them? Because they're not individually wrapped; they're just in a little pouch. So
super helpful.
Wisps. I should say, if you are listening to this podcast, I invite you to check us out on our YouTube channel. We're ADHD Friendly Podcast on YouTube for the video so you can see everything that we're sharing. All right, last cleaning related item. This is the Colgate Toilet Wand Starter Kit. Now, the starter kit available on Amazon, this is new from when I bought it.
Okay.
Comes with the little little holder that you can put the handle in, and it holds the little
sponges.
I don't have the holder, but the one on Amazon comes with the little holder, which is very exciting.
Very exciting.
So you get the wand and you get these little discs, and it has a little hole in it. You just literally insert it, and then you can scrub it. And when you scrub, the cleaner comes out from the discs themselves. You can scrub that
Get
toilet
in
really
there.
good. And what I love is when you're done, you just take it to the trash and push the little button. It
Don't have to
releases
touch
it.
a thing.
Don't have to touch it. You don't have to gross brush you've got to
Ooh.
put back in. I can't even tell you.
No.
So I love this. I know it is something you're disposing of. So I'm mindful of that. But I got to be honest with my ADHD friendly approach to cleaning, because you guys, I've shared how much I despise cleaning. I hate the brushes. I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate them. Have I said I hate them? I really hate them.
We don't like them.
This, and I do actually clean more than one toilet with it. Not like over time, just like
But yeah,
I'll
you
go
can
to
get
the-
a couple.
yeah, go to the other bathroom and clean.
Mhm.
So I find it very efficient. All right, moving away from cleaning items, I'm going to go to the thing that is new and sparkly. So
Ooh,
this
what is that?
is my simple, modern, classic tumbler 20-inch. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to give you the box.
Ooh, it's
This
pretty.
is how much was it?
It is $24.19.
Okay. I have to be honest, I ordered this really pretty like blue that went from like light to dark. It was so pretty. But because I put it in my cart and I didn't order it right away, it went away.
It was gone.
Comes with 2 straws, and this is my favorite thing. So you can unscrew it, and it comes with the alternate, so you can have it for
Lid.
hot or cold.
Oh my gosh, I love
And there it
that.
goes.
There it goes. Little move.
And so you can put the top on if you're going to drink a hot beverage. You can flip top. It also has the hole if you want to have a straw. I really don't use it for the hot beverage.
Yeah.
I forgot. This is my second one.
Right, you love those.
I forgot it came with this. So I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I could use this for a hot beverage. I just never used it for that. But I've had mine for over 2 years, and it just started. It works absolutely fine. It just has little tiny chips starting now, because I put it in the dishwasher. I use it every day. I'm constantly drinking because it keeps my ice. Oh my gosh. I mean, I will literally wake up in the morning and I'll go to clean it and I'm like, oh, it still has ice in it.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
crazy.
I love this color too.
Right?
This
It has some
color, guys.
really pretty colors.
Love that.
I did like the blue better because I
Yeah.
put it in the cart and didn't order it right away.
So it's a hot commodity,
It
people.
was gone. I had the little note. Items in your cart are no longer available.
Aw.
I was very bummed. Okay. On to my next favorite thing. I've talked about this before, guys, and it is one of my favorite things for the year. I think I talked about this way back in January when I first discovered it. And it is the iDiskk timer phone locker.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, you guys. It takes you having to exert self-control, discipline. You open it up, you put your little phone in there, you close it. It has little holes you can access if you need to make an emergency call, but you can't open it. You set the timer for how long you want it to remain locked. And that's it. You can't get into it until the timer goes off. When it goes off, it makes a little sound, and you know that the lock is it unlocks itself, and then you can open it and access it. Really handy if you're looking for a stronger tool to support you to stay off your phone a little bit more consistent.
That's great.
They make larger ones, which are great for like families. If everybody's like, everybody put the phone inside the little container before meals, and you can set it for 30 minutes, whatever you need for dinner, and that's it. They're in there and nobody can get them out.
Ooh, and this is also on Amazon, right?
That is on Amazon, and it is, I think it's
$23.59.
That's good.
That was more.
It's not bad at all. Not too shabby.
No.
Okay. Now Becca knows my whole story about my nails. I had this love-hate relationship with getting my nails done. I like having them done. I hate getting them done. I'm not one of those people that like sees that as a self-care thing.
Right, like relaxing.
I am tense and stressed and I don't like it. But I was getting no chip manicures because they last for me, I could make them last for 3 weeks with no problem. Well, it's not inexpensive to do it, even stretching it out to 3 weeks. And then my nail salon raised the price $5 every time. So it really made it easy for me because it wasn't like, oh, it's just another $1 or $2 where I'd have to think about it. It was that clear, like, I can't justify this expense. But what am I going to do? And so I went back to nail polish strips.
Ooh.
And I researched brands, and this is the one that I landed on. It's called Dashing Diva Gloss Ultra Shine Gel Palette. And this says it lasts up to 14 days. And you know what I love? When a company under promises and over delivers.
Love that.
I get 3 weeks out of these bad boys.
Oh my goodness.
The set I had on, the pink one that I wore for all those different podcasts leading up to this one, which are actually these, which is why I picked them. 3 weeks and 2 days, and they never peeled. Here's what I loved. If you guys get gel manicures, you know, like after like 10, 14 days, you start, when you're washing your hair,
It starts to come up.
it starts to peel up, and then you're getting like, it gets stuck in your hair. And
I
not
hate
one
that.
time, never, didn't happen.
That's shocking.
So I now have the blue that I did. I did these in the
Ooh.
car, like, but no, I wasn't driving.
She was a passenger
I was
in
a
the
passenger in the
vehicle.
car. But it was like, it didn't even take me 10 minutes. I just slapped them on, and it was super easy.
And for this price?
and for $8. Some of them are more expensive. I did splurge on a Christmas set.
Ooh, but that's for
that
Christmas
I
time.
think they were like 11 something. And they had Halloween ones that were
That's
like
fun.
14, but most of them are $8. And this is the set that's in the ADHD Friendly
Love
shop.
that. So cute.
So if you're looking for a discount way to do your nails for special occasion or holidays, and what I love about them is you take them off with regular nail polish remover and they don't damage your nail bed.
Oh, I love
So-
that. That makes a world of difference.
Again, this is my experience. If you have allergies, you know, anything, because it is something you're putting on your nails.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know, check into it before you use it. But from what I experienced with them, I love them personally. So wearing them is a
Ooh.
favorite thing. And $8.
That's
My-
wonderful
my-
price.
No chip went up to $40 without a tip. Like that didn't
Yeah.
include the tip. So it was
Mhm.
like, I can't justify that anymore. It was
No.
just too much. All right.
Ooh,
Now,
those are fun.
this was a favorite thing last year. It was
Mhm.
actually, I think every year we've had an erasable pen as a favorite thing.
Yeah. Is this a
But
different?
the first year it was Pilot.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Last year it was the knockoff brand
Yeah.
that you found.
I did find
This year I'm back to Pilot, because here's what I noticed. They are more. How much are these? This is 5
These-
for
Oh, wait, this one says 7 pens. Are these 7? No, that's the 5.
5. We're gonna put a little update.
Something's gonna pop up.
It's gonna edit. But it's funny because I think I meant that they were 7, the 0.07
Oh, okay, okay.
or 0.7
So then
millimeters.
$12.49 is what
But here's
we're
the thing.
thinking.
I paid $9.99 for them, but the regular price was, so I wanted to, I don't know if it was just a special deal the day I bought
Sure.
them.
Mhm.
But here's why, even though they're more than the other ones, the knockoff brands, as much as I love them, because the colors are different and there's a lot of choices and
Yeah.
they come in big packs, they don't last very long. So
No.
I'm not kidding. Like I might get a week out of it
And then it's done.
It's just done.
Yeah.
I've been using this combination of 5 different colors
For a while now.
for a while. I
Mm.
still, I have another pack ready to open and I haven't touched them. So they write beautifully.
They have a cute design.
They have a cute design. They're nice to hold in your hand, and the ink goes on and on. I haven't had a single one run out of ink. No, I'm sorry, I did the blue. The blue is always my favorite.
Well, that's the one you go through
Yeah, every
first.
time. The blue is
anyways.
gone, but
Yeah.
the other 4 still have
Amazing.
plenty of color. So
Ooh.
Frixion, Pilot Frixion, Clicker.
Clicker erasable pens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love them.
So cute.
All right. My last thing from
Amazon.
and these are called,
Transparent sticky notes.
it's a pack of 8. They are my favorite planning tool. Becca knows. I couldn't find my actual favorite because they used to come in different sizes.
Mhm.
But what I love about these, I'm just going to show you the green ones, is they're just these 2 by 3 inch sticky notes that you can take and put them onto a planning sheet. I'm going to show you on the back of this bad guy. And you can move it around. You can cut them down to size, which is what I do, because the side that they are really doesn't
little
work for
bit.
me. So we just cut them down.
Mhm.
And because they're sticky notes, you can move them around and use them in different ways, including on your whiteboard.
Would you look at that?
So I just love them. And they were really
Oh my
affordable.
gosh, $4.99 for a pack.
$4.99.
That's That's
8
great.
packs, and each pack has
50
50
sheets.
sheets. So 400, if my math is correct. Don't make us math.
I was gonna say, we don't math
We don't math here. We're in a no math zone. So, all right. So that's the last of the Amazon things. Now I'm going to go to my favorite books, all available on Amazon and all available in the ADHD Friendly shop. So the first one, I talked about this, I know, on a podcast episode.
Yes.
And this was from, again, early back in the beginning of 2023, but it's The Extended Mind, The Power of Thinking Outside the Brain. This is by Annie Murphy-Paul. Becca, I'll ask if you'll put the episode that we talked about this. I know we have it in where I went into a little bit more of a deep dive and talked about specific ways that she shared how we can literally extend the power of our brain outside of us. And I talked about how it resonated with me so much because I created my ISM room, my insight in mind room, everything around noticing I needed things to be able to be visible, and my calendars and my semester calendars, everything that lets me extend where I can see and make it easier for my brain to use my tools to support it, instead of kind of like, what I always say with my ADHD brain, holding things in my mind doesn't work. So I need to be able to see. So she talks about how to use your environment to literally do that. And it was really, really interesting. Not a fast, easy read, definitely a more cerebral kind of approach. But if you're into that, and
this guy was 1869.
Ooh, that's probably a good year.
Yeah.
Okay. So a good book, just not very light reading, not a beach read.
Okay, yeah.
But now I'm going to flip. This was a very easy read. This is How to Keep House While Drowning. It's by K.C. Davis. It's a gentle approach to cleaning and organizing. And it is, guys. I mean, you can always tell. I always say how much I like a book. I have like lots of little flags in it.
It's a cute little book too.
But it was, even though it wasn't written for ADHD brain specifically, it was very ADHD friendly, which of course is why I flagged it.
Yes.
Just a lot of quick and easy and low resistance approaches. So easy to get started on some of the different ways of organizing things and keeping them a little bit cleaner, keeping up with the cleaning routines. And, I don't remember if that's where I learned about the Clorox. Because I want to say it was around the same time.
When you were, doing
it very well could have been, because toilets are just not my thing.
No, and this guy was 1796, in case you guys are wondering.
Thank you. That's a hardback, so it might be available in softback.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
This one's available in softback. It's another cleaning tip one. This is called the Chaos Cure. Can't Have Anyone Over Syndrome is what CHAOS stands for. It's an acronym.
Oh.
It's by Marla Seeley, Cilley. I don't know if I said that right, but she's also known as the Fly Lady for all you people. Do you follow the Fly Lady?
Oh, yes.
What I love about this is it's really actionable steps. It's broken down. I always say, if you give me like a map I can follow, I can do it. Yeah. But if you're just like, clean the house, what does that mean? Well, how do I approach it? So she has these really nice, this is the second copy I have that I'm going to be doing a raffle for, which is why you're not seeing all the flags in it. But she has like little
illustrations too.
Little
doodles.
Little doodles, little icons representing things. But what I love is she has these really clear steps. Like here, she goes through how to go through socks and underwear drawer. And she just has these little bullet points of it. Does it fit? Is it comfortable? Do I like the color? So it helps you to make those decisions instead of you trying to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. It just helps you go through and then make a decision that's not tied to your emotional attachment to it. It's just kind of like, is it really serving me to hold on to this? So the Chaos Cure.
$10.40 for the Chaos Cure, everyone.
Not too shabby.
No.
All right. This is going to be... Spoiler alert, this is our first book club book for the ADHD Friendly membership. They don't even know yet. So if you want to be there for it, check out ADHDfriendly.com to learn about my membership community, where we're going to do our first ever book club and to see how it goes. Just trying out some things, doing it still in the test menu in ADHD Friendly.
Fun.
So this is self-care for people with ADHD. It's 100+ ways to recharge, de-stress, and prioritize you. And it's by, I'm going to try really hard, Sasha Hamdani, Hamdani, MD. She calls herself the ADHD doctor.
Ooh.
There you go. You go, girl. This is another one that I bought that I will be including in a raffle at the conference this year. So this is a not marked up copy, but what I love is every page has a different tip. So really quick,
Ooh.
easy self-care. I
Mhm.
love it. It's like you can almost, kind of like point to like the old like open up a book or open up the phone book and just point like what you're gonna do. It's you could literally just flip through and just like, okay, this is what I'm going to do today, whatever page you land on, because every page has another tip. So it's really easy, fast read with lots of tips. And that's what we're going to be discussing because it's an easy ADHD friendly book to get through and talk about for our book club.
And this one is $13.58.
Again, it's a hardback. And I don't think that one came soft
In a
cover.
soft cover.
Mm-mm. Too new. This guy, oh my gosh. Love this book. This is, I think, the most expensive book on the list. Am I right?
That one is
I'm not right.
$16.19.
Wow, that's not too bad.
No.
I don't know why I had this because I think it's so
Well, it just looks
it's worth-
pretty.
It's so valuable.
Yeah.
So
it's a
I
gorgeous
don't know what
book.
it is yet. It's called Forest Bathing: How Trees Can Help You Find Health and Happiness. It's by Dr. And I know I always struggle with the names. His first name is Qing, last name Lee. And he's the chairman of the Japanese Society for Forest Medicine. I
Ooh.
was so taken in by the way he described forests and the way that his approach to spending time in forest to be able to get the benefits from being in the forest.
Wow,
But
look
the
at that.
pictures in this book, you
It's
guys.
breathtaking.
I wish it was larger, like a coffee table book
right. You
size.
could really get.
Oh my gosh. I literally get benefit just from looking at the pictures in the book. It's just stunningly done. And I told you it inspired me to do my first forest bathing experience
Yeah.
about a month ago. And then I bought the tree that I just felt so connected to when I did the forest bathing experience. It's looking pretty dead out there. I'm really hoping it's okay.
We got this.
Oh my God, I'd much rather have my tree live than the vegetables, but we'll see what happens. But I loved the experience and I love the book. So it's one of the favorite things this year. All right, 2 more books. We're almost there. Woo. The book by Gretchen Rubin, Life in 5 Senses, and the subtitle, How Exploring the Senses Got Me Out of My Head and Into the World. Love this. I love the different ideas she had, namely the 5 senses portrait. I think I shared in a previous podcast episode how I did a 5 senses portrait for my mother and my father, who have both passed, and it really brought up all these memories of them.
Oh, that's sweet.
I heard her talk recently about doing a 5 senses portrait for like a holiday that you celebrate, because there might be certain scents or certain foods that you would taste, certain things you would see, certain sounds you would hear if you played music for the holiday that you celebrate, or some sound that would be associated with it. And it's just a way to connect that I found very ADHD friendly. This book is newer, so it's not available in softback yet.
No, and it's $17.59.
But well worth it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. My last book is one of my absolute favorites. I can't recommend this author enough. I learned about her at my book club. And the book that I was going to, I read all of them, and I love them all. And there's one where she talks about, it's called Book Love. And so I should share it. Her name's Debbie Tung, T-U-N-G. And the book that I picked is Everything is Okay. And I picked it because it really is about acknowledging that even if you approach things differently, or you feel like sometimes the way that you do it isn't the way other people do it, or you're not fitting in as easily, it's this kind of grounding reminder that everything's okay. And she just does these beautiful little illustrations. You can read this in like 20 minutes. It's super fast, but it's so relatable and so authentic. I immediately got her other books, which is Book Love, where she just talks about her love of books, which was my favorite. But I thought this would be more helpful for ADHD friendly, because it really is supportive of reminding us that we need to accept our uniqueness and lean into what our own strengths are, and really, be kind to ourselves. She also wrote Quiet Girl in a Noisy World, which is about her. And these are all like her little like autobiographical little books that she wrote. And that one's about how she's very sensitive to noise, which I also found very ADHD friendly. But some of the books and the products that I'm sharing are more feminine based. So I wanted to have something that was a little bit more generic. So I picked Everything Is Okay, but I love all of them and highly recommend them all. How much was this one?
This guy is $14.83.
Yep. And really nice for, I mean, I loved it for me, but
Mhm.
I would totally get this for my kids. Totally would get it for college students, other adults in your life that could benefit. It's just a quick, easy, and meaningful read.
Yeah, just a reminder that everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Okay, that's everything that you can get from Amazon. So now I'm going to share a few things that made the list this year that are not available on Amazon. So you're going to have to go to the specific companies, that have a website to shop on their site. Okay.
All
So
right.
the first that I'm going to share is Costco. So I got
Costco.
two Costco things. So the first is general overall. Costco made the favorite things list. So whether you shop in the store or online at Costco.com, I find I did, and I'll ask you to put up the episode number where I shared, how Costco was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
I did a whole episode focused on all the reasons why I find it to be so
Costco.
ADHD friendly. And one of them is they have that maximum markup where I know no matter what I buy, I'm not being charged. Some stores charge 100, 200% above asking. It's one of the things when I watch Shark Tank that just drives me crazy when they're like, oh, you should be charging more. I'm like, but why? If they're making good money and we're getting a good deal, I don't understand why you would just because you can charge more. But that's a whole other. So Costco is one of my favorite things, and I want to share the price for Costco for a Gold Star membership. And I just heard on my Clark Howard podcast, one of my favorite things in the past, and still would be a favorite thing this year. I love Clark. That they are not raising their price again this year. Apparently, there was a rumor they were going to raise their membership price, and it's not being raised this year. So $60 for just a Gold Star traditional member, and then executive membership $120. So twice as much for executive membership. They have different benefits.
All right.
But and they guarantee it. So if you join and you end up not shopping there enough to really make it worth your while, or you're not happy with it for some reason, they do offer 100% money back guarantee on the memberships.
Thanks, Costco.
Okay, so then my favorite thing that I picked of all of the things that I love about Costco, I picked their socks. These are a seasonal purchase. I look forward to every fall when they come back and I can buy them again, because once they're gone, they're gone. And they are the Kirkland signature. Kirkland is Costco's house brand. They are ladies' crew sock. They are made with extra fine merino wool, and it comes in a set of 4. This is the purple set. There's also a blue set.
Ooh.
Each has 4 pairs. They are lovely. And guys, I'm a knitter of socks, and I have yet been able to make a pair of socks. I know these machine made, so it's a different thing, but they're just, I always like when I'm trying to look for, I'm like, I want them to fit like my Costco socks. I want them to fit like Costco socks. So they're just a really great pair of socks.
Yes.
4 pairs of socks, and they are
$16.99.
That's online. That includes shipping. They are less in the warehouse stuff.
In store.
But I did order these online, so I wanted to give the online price. You go to Costco.com for the membership or the socks. You will find them there.
Such a steal.
Yep. Okay, this is not a steal. This is an Apple HomePod Mini. It's a tiny little guy.
It's cute.
It's literally that big. That is the size of it. And this is $99. There is a larger version, just the HomePod.
Oh, okay, not the mini.
That's more expensive. I decided just to go in and try the HomePod Mini. First of all, I love it because I don't have to say, I don't ever accidentally turn it on like I do the Google device.
Yes.
Or not the Amazon device, I should say, because the Amazon device, if you say the name, it just turns on.
Yes,
this one you have to say, hey Siri. I'm going to say it quietly because my phone's over there. So it's not as likely. And what I love is it has amazing sound for a small little speaker.
Right.
It's really portable. I even had it outside on my patio for a few weeks and forgot to bring it in.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, I have an enclosed patio,
Yeah,
but still like it was absolutely fine. And I just love that I can access great music.
Yeah.
Great sound. It was $99 and it's just so portable. So
it's adorable.
The HomePod Mini.
All right.
One of my favorite things. All right, the next two, and then we only have one last thing. We're almost
Oh
done.
my gosh.
Are from LL Bean. So llbean.com.
Mhm.
And you guys know I talked about these. My favorite things are their boat and totes. So this is the zippered pouch.
Yes.
And this is $19.95.
1995.
Comes in, I think, 6 different colors. And I've shared before why I use it for my socks. It's great for one pair of socks that I'm knitting, and it holds the needles, and I can fold up my little pattern and tuck it in here.
Yeah.
It's just perfect. Look at my little socks.
Oh,
Come on,
those are
guys.
cute.
Come on. And it's just lovely because everything gets put in here and it gets zipped up, and I don't have to worry about things falling out and not knowing where they are. And it looks pretty while I store them.
Nice and durable.
Love it.
Mhm.
It's a good deal.
Boat and tote.
And the other is my
The boat and tote.
the boat and tote, just the boat and tote. They have different size handles. I've talked about these before. This is my library bag. I take this to the library
Ooh, that's
to
nice.
return my books and pick up my books. My favorite has the longer handles and
Oh
the zipper
wow.
top. So all different pricing. It starts at $29 and up. $29 is for this size with the shorter handle. So just pretend it has a shorter handle, and it does not have the zipper. It just has it's just an open tote.
So
I think this one's
cute.
$39, if I'm not mistaken, if you want the longer handles and you want the zipper option. So, and they come in lots of different colors. You can get a solid color, you can get different colored straps, different color base.
I love how thick it is.
They're
It's
so
nice.
sturdy.
Yeah.
They last forever. So those again, llbean.com.
llbean.com,
And then my
guys.
final favorite thing, I didn't miss anything, right?
No, you did not.
Oh, my Jetti Poles. So these are available at
JettiFit.com.
JETTIFIT.com. I got mine with the lights.
Ooh.
Now I have to say, I went and I looked because I wanted to confirm the price.
Right, of course.
It doesn't look like you can buy it with just the lights anymore. The kit now comes with the 2 lights that are, you can either buy them by themselves, or you can buy it with the add-on package of the 2 lights, and then it comes with 2 weights.
Yeah.
So sorry if you just, because I didn't want the weights, I just wanted the lights.
Right. So just the regular
poles
are $68.95. With the lights and the weights, you're looking at $89.95.
So, but they're really nice. I have to say, one of my lights lights up better than the other. You can see, but this guy will light. He takes like a few seconds, but you can see that one's like blaring. This one works. He just takes a little while to turn on.
Dimmed a little bit.
Love. Don't call him dim.
Sorry.
He wakes up. It just takes him a little bit of time, but I love that I can make myself very visible when I walk, because especially
where we're at
when it's dark in the morning.
Yeah.
I need to be visible. So these I've not changed the batteries. This guy, believe me, he does light up over time.
That's
it takes a while to get going.
You have these a minute now.
Yeah, I've had them for at least 8 months, I think.
Yeah, so not having to change the battery. That's great.
So again, these are from
JettiFit.com.
That's it. That's it for the favorite thing. For this episode, for this year. Look, he's still going. He's like, I'm gonna wake up.
I got
Not now, guy. Not now. You go back and you rest. I love them though. They just
help you
have
along.
a real feel to them. And we have coyotes in this part of the.
We do.
I have not had to use, but it just makes me feel a little bit more like
safer.
If a coyote were to cross my path, or someone that I don't want to cross my path.
Exactly.
I can have just a little bit like, I got my Jetti Poles.
Yeah.
Back off.
It's a weapon as well.
It's a form of protection.
Yes.
Is what it is. Okay. So.
Ooh, what quote do we have?
So that's not it. Okay. This is my quote from my Excellent Advice for Living by Kevin Kelly. The more you are interested in others, the more interesting they'll find you. To be interesting, be interested. I find this really helpful for those of us with ADHD, because we tend to not listen and be thinking about what we want to say and holding all of our attention on not forgetting what it is we want to say. Where if we focus on asking questions and hearing what the other person's saying, we can really be curious and learn, and it makes us more interesting too, because people like to talk about themselves, and we definitely like to talk about ourselves, but sharing by asking can be a way. So I just thought that that sounded very ADHD friendly. Okay, that's it. That's what we did. Third annual ADHD Friendly Favorite Things 2023. That's it for this episode. As always, take what works for you, leave the rest behind. These were just my opinions. If something doesn't resonate with you, absolutely. I can only speak from my experience. I can't guarantee it will be your experience. But if you do try something, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this year's favorite things. If you already have some of them and you agree, post in the comments. This is episode 109. Did I say that at the top of the episode? I don't know if I did.
Well, we did now.
109. It'll be in the information when you find the episode to begin with, but everything for this episode 109. And if you want to check out the website, ADHDfriendly.com for all things ADHD friendly. That's all for now. Until next time.
Tally
Tally ho.
ho.